It is only when we truly know and understand we have limited time on earth, and we have no way of knowing when our time is up, that we will begin to live each day to the fullest, as if it were the only one we have. "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for a newer and richer experience. To those who stay put, the world is but an imaginary place. But to the movers, the makers, and the shakers, the world is all around, an endless invitation. So the only question left to ask yourself is, where should you go now?"
All right, so I'm talking to you, the entrepreneur, the mover, the shaker, the one that's about to make a difference in the world. Hey, everybody, my name is Chef Katrina, and this is our Yep Daily, and today I am honored to be on here chatting with you. So for those that are coming in, if this is your first time, just say hello. Love to hear from you. For those that are here in our community already, please let us know where you're coming in from. I love getting your guys' comments, love hearing from you. Don't mind the dog in the background. She likes to make a noise when I start talking. So I'm just super excited to have this conversation with you because you guys are entrepreneurs. You are the freedom makers, the life changers, the ones that are going to go out and make the biggest impact in the world. And one of the tools that we get to use as a digital marketer, as an entrepreneur, is a digital marketing, right? Like, we are in this world of digital arena. From doing Facebook Lives to Twitter, to Instagram, to Snapchat, to TikTok, to LinkedIn, to all of these tools that we have available to us to help spread our message. This is our time. We just came out of a year of 2020, and there are a lot of things that happened. I'm sure there were a lot of struggles. There was a lot of things that hit home for us. We were home for the first time. I just remember walking my neighborhood and seeing kids in the neighborhood for the first time, and seeing families playing together and chalk drawings on the sidewalk. And I thought, this is really what it is to live life out loud. And while there was sorrow, there was also a lot of happiness going on in the world too. So it just kind of looked at where your perspective was coming from. So here I want to talk with you today about what it means to be an entrepreneur and use digital marketing, because it's not just a website. It's not just a landing page. It's not just messaging people. It's not just digital. It's how we actually communicate with each other. We are human beings. I don't know if you realize this or not. And as human beings, we actually crave communication. We actually crave interaction with people. We learn more, we grow more when we are talking and exploring ideas, and we're challenging each other, and we're having differences of opinions, and we get to look at things a little differently. That's what makes us a great entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is being one that says, hey, I want to live life a little differently, or I'm not totally happy with the way this is going, or I know I can make a difference over here, right? We're the ones that really want to change the world, and we have the ability to do it. You guys saw the intro video for this one, and every time I watch it, I get chills, because this is our opportunity. We are truly rising up as entrepreneurs, and I want you to embrace the digital world in which you are in, not for its negativity, but where you can be positive in the language you're putting out there. Who are you, and who are you helping? See, a lot of times, and I'm just going to be brutally honest with you, you guys are entrepreneurs, right? How many of you have been on Facebook or Instagram or anything and felt that it was just a little bit negative? I just want to yes. If you guys have kind of felt like maybe it's a little kind of like, it's feeling a little icky right now, just say yes. And or no, actually, you know what? You don't even have to answer that question because I don't want you guys having to say anything about that. Let's throw that one off the table. No matter what your opinion is on that one, it's irrelevant to this conversation. So I don't want to get anybody in trouble for that one. But the world of digital marketing should be a place where your message is expressed in a positive, powerful way that benefits somebody else. A lot of the times, and this is just my opinion for out there, but as an entrepreneur, sometimes when we get into business, it's all about us, like all about me kind of a thing. And so I'm going to go back to my story. When I first got started in network marketing, because that's usually where some of us as entrepreneurs get started, right? I remember I was so excited. I came out of that meeting, I bought my package, and I was like, I'm going to go tell the world. And I walked around with my cup. Not this cup, but I walked around with my cup and I said, this is my $1 million business, right? And I told everybody that. I walked into work and they're like, what's in the cup? I'm like, my $1 million business. And I was so super happy. I got on the internet. What I do, I told everybody I had $1 million business, right? Like I was super excited because I was in this and I knew the power of it. And I could see the vision and I'm like, oh, I can totally do this. Fast forward about a month and a half later, 40 days. And I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can actually do this. Like nobody's listening to me. Nobody's answering anything. I felt like I kind of threw up all over social media. I told everybody that I had this great product. And so what I discovered over the last 15, almost 20 years now that I've been online was that our excitement is contagious, but we have to learn how to channel the excitement and in a beneficial way to the people and the person that we're wanting to speak to. So we have to learn how to use this digital media to our advantage. We want to look at how are we showing up on this platform such that we're not getting lost in the communication. See, one of the things that I know for a fact, and I've been studying marketing and people and how we interact with each other, humor is a big contributor to how we engage with each other. Okay. Humor actually has people remember us more vividly because humor triggers us into our happy place. And when people can make us laugh and get us into a good space throughout our day, that is the first step in learning how to be your language out there in the world of digital marketing. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a couple of commercials way back during the Super Bowl. If you guys think about it, for those that here in the United States that watch the Super Bowl, think back to the commercials that you still remember from maybe 10, 15 years ago. Because I know some that really stand out for me, some specific companies that used humor to really define and set themselves apart inside the industry. Now, I'm not talking like over the top humor, right? You don't have to be like, crazy hats or all this gaggly stuff or whatever. You don't need to be that type of person. But look at what makes you laugh. What are things that you enjoy in life, right? So as a digital marketer, I challenge you to first and foremost, get into a positive state when you're going to be posting on digital media. I need you to do jumping jacks, get your heart rate up, do some exercise, run around. If you've been sitting at your desk, get up and move. Get up and move. Get up and move first before you post anything to the digital world, because I want you to be in a better place. I want you to really look at, is this going to help somebody, or is it just going to be, I totally relate to that. I understand that. Thank you for sharing your story. Or is it going to be something that's going to impact somebody? As an entrepreneur, your job is to impact. Your job is to be the person that people go, yeah, I know her for that, or I know him for that. And I enjoy listening to them because I feel like I'm in a better space, right? We talk a lot about mindset as an entrepreneur, and mindset comes into the digital language. This comes into it's kind of like our love language, I guess you could say. But it comes into our world and it's like, how are we going to relate to people? How are we going to interact with people, right? So I challenge you to really look at, what are you putting out there in the world of digital marketing? Who are you being out there as an entrepreneur in building your business, right? So, with the Young Entrepreneur Project, what I love about this is that we're a community that teaches you how to have conversations first, right? So many times we get out into this world, and as a business owner, I will tell you this: if you guys ever want to continue to grow, scale, and build a business, learning how to communicate and how to be effective in your communication is critical. It's key to the digital marketing space. So I want you to understand that who you are and how you show up and who you want to be in your journey as an entrepreneur is really, it's all on you. But it's a magical place to be, right? Sometimes people say fake it till you make it. I will tell you this, with digital media, please don't be fake. Okay, people can see right through that. They spent the whole last year, 18 months online. I promise you, they can spot fake and they're scrolling through. So be authentic of who you are. Look for ways that you're actually making a difference and impacting people. Be someone that provides the value. And value comes in all forms and shapes and sizes. Value could look like a book I'm reading. It could be something that you read or saw that impacted you. It could be part of your journey that you're going through. It could be a past part of your journey as an entrepreneur. It could be something that you've pulled up from. Maybe you've finally quit your corporate job and you're moving forward in the entrepreneurial world. There are skills that you've learned in your corporate world that you're taking into entrepreneurship. You don't just leave them behind. You kind of bring them forward with you also. So there's a lot of value that you can give. You can do walk and talks. We have a really great entrepreneur here in our community that loves to do walk and talk. So while out on their morning walk, kind of give a little bit of information, right? So it is about where are you developing your skill set. The skills are important, just so you know, communication skills, technical skills, business skills, all of these things are what make us an entrepreneur. So what I love about this is that as an entrepreneur here in the Young Entrepreneur Project, we are a community of entrepreneurs from all walks of life. And I will tell you that if you want to continue improving your business language, your entrepreneurial language, and knowing how to effectively communicate with people, being part of an entrepreneurial community that has a vast array of industries that are working inside of it means that we get to share ideas and concepts and insights that you don't normally see when you're just in a straight arrow of an industry, right? When you get very industry specific and you only talk that one, sometimes it helps stepping out of the box and talking to somebody else, having a different perspective on what's going on, have a different perspective around marketing, have a different perspective around business, because that makes you a better entrepreneur, because there's something there to learn in all the lessons that we deal with. And this is really where I want to share with you that your language, your digital language, is also a reflection of your development. And in this entrepreneurial community, we continue to work on self-development. We continue to provide you with skills. You get access, like Lord Almighty. One of the things I love about this project, this Young Entrepreneur Project, is that we get a toolkit that we get to apply to business. Everything from education and training. We get live communication skills, like how to actually talk to people, how to implement things that we're doing. Like, that's pretty darn cool. I love the fact that we're given a toolkit around incentive marketing. Very few companies I know talk about how to do incentive marketing and do it effectively. One of the reasons I joined the Young Entrepreneur Project is because when I saw how they were teaching incentive marketing and then the incentives they gifted us to use as part of our marketing, I was like jaw on the ground. I was like, you're just giving that to me to use to build my, like, it was insane. Like, I was like, are you kidding? That alone was worth the price of admission to get into this, right? Like, and I say that kind of weird, like Disney wise, like, I'm sorry. But this community gives you so much, like so much. And being a part of this community is only going to grow you as a human being, as a skill set, as a entrepreneur. You're going to learn how to communicate with all sorts of people in the world. Globally, you're going to learn about cultures. You're going to learn about business. You're going to learn the world. And I really truly believe that these are important things to learn, because when you are talking about building a business, you need to learn extra training. Like, you need to have access to training that's going to make a difference for you. You're going to want to learn how to use incentives. You're going to want to learn how to cut your business costs so that you're not spending every dime that you make in. And you're also going to want to learn how to continue making other revenue streams, right? That's important. How many of you as an entrepreneur would like to create multiple revenue streams? Like, you're like, okay, I need like more revenue streams. Like, if you want like money, drop a dollar sign or just say money in there. But this is the things, like, these are the skills that we need to learn. A lot of us shy away from selling, which is crazy because that's what we do online, right? But these are the skill sets that you start to develop. So anything you have a fear around, anything that you find yourself resisting or holding back or preventing you from moving forward, I promise you this community, the Young Entrepreneur Project, is going to be a home for you to discover where you can have breakthroughs. I have seen incredible team members in this community that have gone from I've never had a lead in my life, I've never had a customer, I've never built my business, to having success. I have one individual that super shy. Crazy shy, didn't think they were ever going to talk to anybody, but super passionate about being an entrepreneur, making a difference for their family, making a difference for the world. And through this community, blossom. And now they just talk all the time. Now they're telling everybody about what they do, and they're doing it with a skill set and a message behind them that is truly making one of the biggest difference. So inside of this conversation, there's so much potential for growth as an entrepreneur. Okay. You don't have to do this alone. The mentality of wanting to do this by yourself, for yourself, is really one of the most detrimental places to be. So my request to you is stop doing this alone. Leverage a community that can help you get you there faster. Surround yourself with like-minded people, because the Entrepreneur Project is the best company for, we don't want to be just the best company for the world. We want to be the best I said that wrong. We don't want to be just the best company in the world. We want to be the best company for the world, right? Because we are young, and young does not mean age. Young means young in business. And just so you know, an entrepreneur that's young in business is anywhere from between 0 to 4 years. This is an emerging entrepreneur. This is your time. This is your space. And I will tell you that 4 years plus, keep going, because there's always something to learn on your entrepreneurial journey. I am super blessed to have you here. And if you're here because somebody invited you here, somebody tagged you on this video, somebody said, hey, this is a message I think you need to hear today, then my request is get back to them. They are sharing this with you because they have a passion to help entrepreneurs. So my request is let them share this with you. Let them have this conversation with you, and give them an opportunity for you to find out if this project is your home. If this place in this community, it's just freaking amazing, is where you can learn to grow as an entrepreneur. So you guys are amazing. I am blessed to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining me here on today's Yep Daily. If you want to learn more about the Young Entrepreneur Project, like I said, get back to the person that tagged you on this video and make this the most amazing opportunity for you to be a part of, be part of this project, be part of this community. I would love to see you here. Let's do this together. Let's grow together. Let's stand up. Let's be the rise of the entrepreneur. We are coming to you live in a little over a week. We're doing a challenge that you're free to attend, right? This is the Yep to Freedom Challenge. 5 days. I promise you actionable, tangible, take it into your business, assignments you're going to have, training you're going to get. And then we're going to be hitting the road. I'm super excited about this. We're going to be taking it to the streets. We're going to take it to the road, and we're going to continue to grow this movement of entrepreneurs. This is our time. This is our now. This is us. So let's rise up together. Let's join hands, and let's make sure that every entrepreneur that steps foot in this arena succeeds in their business. With that, my name is Chef Katrina. Welcome to the Yep Daily, and we'll see you inside our community. Bye, everyone.